What's going on, Socialites, and welcome back to another Global Pokemon Society Draft League battle. It's week number 1 here in Season 9, our first season of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We're doing some 6v6 singles here as the Denver Ninetales take on the returning Waco Scizors, who haven't played with us since Sword and Shield. Glad to have the Scizors back in the league. See the teams here: Denver bringing Dragapult, Rotom-Heat, Flamigo, Tinkaton, Quagsire, and Dugtrio. The Scizors countering with their mascot Scizor, Toxapex, Screamtail, Noivern, Salazzle, and Palossand. Right off the bat, definitely like Dragapult in this one. Scizor is the best check against Dragapult, being able to Bullet Punch, but with Terastallizing, a lot of these Pokemon can use that to make themselves a more defensive typing against key threats. We'll have to see if that pops up at all. We're going to get underway here with game number 1. See how the Waco Scizors handle coming back in the league, and see how both of these teams do in Scarlet and Violet. Not too many new Pokemon in this game, only 2 for Denver and 1 for Waco, as Waco leads off Palossand and Denver with the Dragapult lead. As I said, definitely like a Dragapult lead, just creates a lot of offensive problems. And here's a Shadow Ball right into Palossand, knocking it out in one hit. The momentum already on Denver's side. And we saw Denver do this the last time in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl singles, where they used Latios in a very similar vein as I think they're going to use Dragapult this season. But Dragapult gives them so much more flexibility, I think, than even Latios did. Ooh, we see the Terra Fire here, all ready for Dragapult. Very aggressive. Maybe not sure how well of a Dazzling Gleam they can take here. Here's a Shadow Ball though. Screamtail, so bulky though, you see, only taking a little over half, and gets the Thunder Wave off. Screamtail has so many good utility moves. You do see the leftovers on Screamtail. But Screamtail will go down to another Shadow Ball here if it decides to stay in. Screamtail goes for the Wish, but if Dragapult doesn't get paralyzed, ooh, this Shadow Ball will get the killing blow. So Dragapult already starting off this game with 2 KOs. Did kind of misplay, didn't need to Terastallize there. Could be a waste on the Terastallize, we'll have to see. As well as getting paralyzed, definitely a lot of Denver speed coming from that Dragapult. Toxapex comes in. Very interested to see how Waco uses Toxapex here. Definitely got a lot of nerfs. No Scald. And Recover being nerfed in PP. Does have the Chilling Water though, but you just see how that 50 base power just not doing a lot of damage. Rotom with the Volt Switch, though. Doing some nice damage on Toxapex. Gonna get back out there. Toxapex ballsy to stay in, though. Probably figured that the Dragapult couldn't be... or had to be Specs, so the Rotom wouldn't be Specs. I see Dugtrio come in. Now, Arena Trap is banned in the league, so I do believe that, excuse me, this is Sand Force. Toxapex healing up a little bit. See, Denver has a couple Pokemon with Terra Blast on here, but they've already used their Terastallization, so kind of a blank move on a lot of these Pokemon. Toxapex blocking that Earthquake. See if they want to stay in or switch out. Looks like they will switch out. I think Denver was predicting that. As the Noivern comes in, so this Noivern will take a Shadow Claw. But really not doing much, that Noivern taking that very well. Tinkaton, a pretty good counter against Noivern. Immune to dragon attacks, resist flying, double resisting the U-turns. Ooh, Waco going for Terastallization on Noivern, though. Not doing much, but that Boom Burst with the Terra Normal definitely going to do a lot of damage. And Dragapult Terastallized into fire, so it's not going to be able to switch in on that. Would definitely be scary. Noivern's U-turns out, though, you see, doing very little damage to Tinkaton. Quagsire coming in against Salazzle. On the overheat. Quagsire takes it relatively well. Another switch out. Both teams being very aggressive on the switch. Denver does get up their rocks, though. Both Pokemon using this opportunity to recover. Quagsire switching out yet again. Going back into Rotom. Rotom takes another chilling water. Might even be able to take another one of those. Another Baneful Bunker. This Toxapex definitely being annoying. Blocking the Thunderbolt there. This time takes the Thunderbolt. Sizable damage. Toxapex goes for the recover. Could definitely either Baneful again, or it could be a switch out here. Either way, we'll recover back up to full. Toxapex can't stall out all these Thunderbolts. They do switch out. Back into Salazzle, but now the rocks are up. So Salazzle does take rocks damage. Then the Thunderbolt knocking out Salazzle. Denver chipping away. And Noivern comes back out. Terra Blast, Boom Burst. Now it's not Specs. We did see it switch up its moves with U-turn earlier. So whatever it is, it's not boosted on the Boom Burst. Hammer taking up so much space. Tinkaton, big damage. I think that was exactly 51. Oh, and the second Boom Burst does tank out Tinkaton. Dragapults gonna come out, but it is paralyzed and it's no longer a ghost type. So will this Boom Burst take it out? Here comes big Boom Burst. Not enough though. And breaking through the paralysis, able to drop the Draco Meteor on Noivern. That leaves only 2 Pokemon left for the Scizors. Toxapex comes back out. Scizor still hasn't come in. Dragapult paralyzed. Toxapex with the chilling water does get the knockout. The Dragapult does go down. It was really hampered once it got paralyzed there in the early turns. Rotom back on the field. Look for the Volt Switch. What do they want to go into here? Gonna be Dugtrio. This Chilling Water is actually pretty annoying against Denver's team. Here's the Chilling Water though, but it only does about half. Will lower Dugtrio's attack though. And Denver's gonna double right back into Rotom. Expecting that Baneful Bunker, which will fail. However, though, Toxapex now can't take a Thunderbolt here. I have to switch out. Volt Switch actually takes out Toxapex. Flamigo comes out. Scizor finally showing up to this game. Let's see what it can do. Will it be able to carry Waco back? Big close combat though. Getting Scizor down real low. What's Scizor going for? Swords Dance? No, it's an Aerial Ace. Does knock out Flamigo. And now that does look like Scizor is within range for Dugtrio, which does have the Sucker Punch, so it'll be able to outspeed the Bullet Punch. And it does. Taking down Scizor, and Denver Ninetales taking game number 1. Really tough back and forth game. Especially once Dragapult got paralyzed. Definitely made it a lot closer. Now the teams are getting ready for game number 2. See how they want to switch things up. I think if Noivern had the choice specs on the Terra Normal, definitely could have been ripping through this team. We'll have to see if maybe that's something Waco wants to utilize in other weeks. Especially once Dragapult changed to Fire type. Which was definitely a lackluster play looking back on it. see though. Waco, their first season since season 6. Didn't play in the league during season 7 and 8 when we played Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. And Waco leading off a Noivern this time, so going right into an offensive threat. But Denver stays true with Dragapult as their lead. It's also mind games here now. Does Noivern want to switch out? No, it stays in and it's going to take this Draco Meteor and goes right down. Dragapult getting another big KO right off the bat. And that's just what Dragapult does. Comes in and gets its KOs. Waco can bring in Screamtail safely now that the Draco Meteor has been selected. But also even bring in Scizor and set up a Swords Dance. They want to be a little more aggressive. But it is going to be Screamtail. Denver has to be careful. Gotta be worried about a Thunder Wave coming out here. They do send in Rotom. Dazzling Gleam. Doing a little bit of damage. Not much though. Another swap out. Going to Palossand, expecting perhaps the Volt Switch. But Rotom with the Will-O-Wisp. Get some chip damage onto Palossand. Palossand might try to use this opportunity to get rocks up. Don't think it would be going for a Shadow Ball or anything. Rotom is going to switch out though. Wants to try and stay healthy. It's really good against both Scizor and Toxapex, of course. Palossand does get the Stealth Rocks up. Palossand getting the knockout on the Quagsire though with the Giga Drain. Always forget that that Pokemon can learn that move. That's going to allow Dragapult to come back in here. Brings out Screamtail though into the Shadow Ball, which is going to be a clean 2-hit KO. Screamtail with the Protect, but it's not going to stop the Shadow Balls from coming out here. Waco's probably going to have to sacrifice something. Goes in Toxapex. Toxapex does take that pretty well. Doesn't get a special defense drop either, so probably going to force Dragapult out. Toxapex getting those spikes up. Toxapex being ever annoying with the Baneful Bunker. Denver, though, gonna go for the overheat, gonna try to predict a switch here. It is a switch into Palossand. See how much the overheat does. Big damage. But another one can connect. Palossand will go down. Will they switch Palossand out here? No, Palossand's going to stay in. And will get knocked out to the overheat. Screamtail's going to come back out. Rotom now at -4 special attack. That's going to allow Screamtail to get off a wish here. Tinkaton. Let's see. Screamtail does go for the wish. Ooh, no protect. Wow, what a ballsy play from Screamtail. Pretty sure Denver expected to protect. Screamtail goes for the Thunder Wave instead. Wow, what a ballsy move. If Tinkaton had just Gigaton hammered there, that would have been a dead Screamtail. The hammer blocking out the entire battlefield. Screamtail, though, now back up to full and paralyzed Tinkaton. Screamtail just not even worried about the Gigaton hammer. What a ballsy play. That could bring Waco back into this game now. If Denver had Terra Electric there, they would have had the best of both worlds. Big damage onto Salazzle, but the Focus Sash keeping Salazzle alive. You know another fire attack's gonna come out here. Dragapult comes in. Does get hit by the rocks and the toxic spikes. Big overheat from Salazzle. Dragapult takes that well. Dragapult with the U-turn. Finish off Salazzle. Tinkaton comes back out. Will Waco choose? Scizor. That paralysis really crippling Tinkaton here. Rotom comes into the bullet punch, taking no damage. Scizor's gonna have to switch out. Goes into Scream Tail. Rotom with the Volt Switch. Scream Tail so bulky. Really such a good defensive support Pokemon. Love Scream Tail this generation. Tinkaton comes back in. And no, Scream Tail can't do anything against it. It's all going to be up to how many times does Tinkaton get paralyzed here. Here's the Protect. There's one paralyze. Dazzling Gleam not doing much. Tinkaton gets that Swords Dance off. Scream Tail with another Protect. But Tinkaton gets another Swords Dance. We're gonna try and go all the way. Scream Tail trying to get a double Protect off, but fails. This time, the Gigaton Hammer connecting, knocking out Scream Tail. Now again, as long as Tinkaton doesn't get Some bad paralysis. Has a shot. Here comes Scizor. Waco still hasn't used their terrestrialization. Neither has Denver. Denver, though, going for the terrestrialization. Terra Electric. Can Tinkaton break through the paralysis? Ooh, Tinkaton able to survive the bullet punch. The Terra Blast. Knocks out Scizor. Tinkaton just hanging on. The Life Orb chipping away. Toxapex, Waco's last Pokemon. With the bunker. But Tinkaton paralyzed. Will it be paralyzed again next turn? Tinkaton breaks through with the Terra Blast. And this should knock out Toxapex. And the Denver Ninetales defeat the Waco Scizors on their return. Tinkaton fainting to the Life Orb to close out the game. Tinkaton, sure Denver appreciates it. You did a good job. What a game, what a match. As always, thanks for watching, Socialites. And as always, stay classy, society. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that like button on the video. Let me know what you thought of the battles, and make sure to welcome Josh and the Waco Scizors back.